vaya diwa samalava Uanama sivaya launa mana da umana sina vuna bana wana sina bana ba Umasina vala bana nina bana umaya na va una sina la. So, what did you just witness? You witnessed many things going on at the same time. You witnessed archetypes healing this physical body. You witnessed mudras in combinations with one another in order to create energy, spell-like sources that come from divine places in order to heal the physical body. Not just physical body, but energetically. Many different things at the same time. One of the things that I wanted to make sure I share is the truth. The truth of what's going on in the world. The truth of what's going on in this world. All the time before your very eyes, and you don't even realize what's going on. What's happening within you. You've probably seen videos on this channel that talk about, have you opened or read your book today? Well, have you? It's a really good question to find out. What's possible within this human mechanism is fantastic. What people don't realize and don't understand is the possibilities of what is capable within this place, within this mechanism, within this physical realm of opportunity and understanding. Whenever you start to understand how this mechanism actually works, you'll be able to understand how to follow it, how you can allow it to guide you to the places that you need to go to in order to find that divine place where we all find each other in many different ways, in versions of life. Now, what you may have heard was different types of mantras from different sorts that are spoken in such ways and tones and vibrations that also bring healing. Now, this was taught to me within myself, within my archetypes that are based within my throat chakra, and the healing happened within both polarities, both left and right polarities, coming through to do such things. Now, these tones on both polarities are different. One is on the left side and one is on the right side. The one is on the right side is more masculine. It's more O R E O and the one that's on the divine feminine, the left side, is Ma na na bu na si na ma na u na I u It's more fluid, as you can see. So the characteristics of each polarity of who you are is both divine, both equally important, and very, very misunderstood on what it actually is. Now, one side is masculine and one side is divine feminine. We call it divine feminine because there's a lot of things that come with this side. Many, many different ways to flow and creativity. You may see people that are left-handed. Left-handed people may have some understandings that a lot of people that are right-handed may not really understand. And, vice versa, but there's a lot of beautiful fluidity within the left side. And a lot of healing comes in with that left side. Now, but you need both. You need both yin and yang, both working together, which comes to the opportunity of talking about an experience of the embodiment and acceptance of 14 of your archetypes within the physical vessel. Now, throughout this experience, you may have seen my last video that talked about my divine experience within my enlightenment experience, under the fig tree, seeing light, and then finding the mudras and understanding a lot of different things, and it's beautiful dances and blessings and love. If you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. But going forward, there's many things that come within this mechanism, within this understanding, within this love of who you are. Go back and find out what that is. Because now knowing more of who you are, you can then separate each other, organize one another with all your past experiences in other lifetimes, which you have. Many souls have a lot of experience. So they're able to separate themselves within one embodiment, more of an organization within your 7 chakra systems. So, splitting the human body and the mechanism into 2 parts, yin and yang, white and black, very just polarities. Nothing good, nothing bad. It's just is. Within this experience that I had, it was confusing at times because I didn't know what was really going on, but trust has to come. Now within this experience, it's the shedding out of who you are. Through this whole process is a releasing of this, releasing of that, acceptance of everything, of what you've done, good or bad or whatever it may be. Now once you release all those things, they are then organized and placed into different places. And embodiment comes with all these different characteristics. Each archetype on each side, on each chakra, comes with knowledge, comes with gifts, comes with understandings from your past experiences that what you've done. Within this embodiment, there's different types of martial arts, there's languages, there's different things that still are going to be unlocked. Healings, much healings and knowledge and blessings and love. Within this experience, it was a type of channeling that was going on. Just like you're watching right now. But it's not a channel, it's a channeling of knowing who I am in control, but feeling as everything flows through and being a conduit for the truth. Now knowing these things, it's very important. It shows you who you are. It shows that you can tap into each one of your capabilities at will. Each one of those archetypes in each one of those chakras is specific to that chakra, to that energy system. Specific. It brings its own healing, masculine side and divine feminine side. They both bring each other's healing. Masculine is very rough, oof. Divine is very fluid, soft, but still needing to be strong at times because, to be love, be strong, nurturing. It's hard to be nurturing sometimes, but that's ongoing for another subject now, isn't it? Now, whenever we talk about these different healings that are going on within each chakra system, the throat has one, the heart has one, the two, and each coming with their own cellular memory. So healings, knowledge, cellular memory, specific depending upon where it's at within that system and that chakra system. Now, within this capability and this understanding, you can tap into it at will. You can learn how to do so, but it takes trust. It takes releasing of a lot of negative polarity energy in order for it to flow through properly. Because you have to be a clean conduit, and now if you have a whole bunch of mud and junk within your conduit, now whatever is trying to flow through that pipe just isn't going to go flow through. It's the same type of concept. The more you sit, the more you be still, the more you just trust, listen. There's other videos on this channel that talk about many ways on how to walk in spirit, how to open your book. These things are important because these things will help as you further progress through your process, as the process that you have seen me go through. Now, there's many things that come with these types of understandings. Whenever this happened for me, I was in a meditation, deep meditation, chanting, as you heard, in some different mudras of sorts within combinations to unlock certain capabilities and such. Now, what people don't understand is both polarities work together to equal perfect balance. Each polarity accepts one another in its own way, in its own sort, within its own chakra, specific, with its own personality, own cellular memory, own gifts. Each polarity, as it comes through, acknowledges each side, the right to the left for masculine, to the left to the right for divine feminine. But each one acknowledges each one have its, the lower the polarity, the less acknowledgement it gives to everything else. But as it comes through, they acknowledge the right masculine, and then acknowledgement, and then always to God. That's where the 14 archetypes is not 13, it's 14 within my experience. Because even on the crown, you still have polarity. You still have masculine, you still have feminine. And both look up to the source. Always. So as this is occurring within my meditation, within this embodying this an organization of these archetypes, each one acknowledges each other in its own way. As the heart comes down, looks at each side, looks it up at the other chakras and acknowledges, and then up to God. It's a beautiful process. Now, after this process is finished, it's important to seal it with light, seal it with the sun, and then end it with a chant. Many different chants and organizations of vibrations and frequencies that do certain things within the physical body. Combining spirit and physical organization, making sure everything's in place, like a corporation of sorts. Being able to tap into each personality as it needs to come through, allowing it to come through within a conversation, within a business meeting, within a divine healing, within whatever it needs to take place. Now, you can see how this could be very beneficial to many, many people across the world. And within humanity, you will start to see this unlocked within other people. This will be unlocked within other people. It'll be very exciting. People will be able to heal themselves. I can heal myself. you can heal yourself, and you can be taught how to do so and trust how to do so. There are certain things that have to take place in order for those things to happen, just as you've seen my progression take place through this entire channel. But don't think this is the end point either. This is not enlightenment. This is an enlightenment experience. This is a further of understanding. There is no one side of enlightenment, one prime source. It's a continuous unearthing of amazing things and transformation within the renewing of your mind. Now within this realm, within this physicality, there is a point before you switch over to the next experience. Within your evolution and your physicality travels on to the next. But that's on for another conversation now, isn't it? Don't let us get off subject. Learn what these things mean. Learn what the possibilities of these things are. It's very important to understand these things. Mavaya nasi unamaya va uinama uainavaya marana inama uamai uanama uanavaya vaya wasa Haya malavayada wayuamiao Iyavai mauaiyanavaya ya vaya da wai om. Ya vaya mai ya la vaya lu yo mi wai. Om Maya La Yavu Anamaya Nivana Manavu Yana Yamana Laya Namavina Wayam. I hope this was very educational for you and took you to a different level of understanding on what's possible within this human mechanism and the possibilities of life. Put God in everything that you do and understand that God is within you. God is within you, God is for you, and God is love. You are all these different things. You are the embodiment of God. You are the embodiment of all things, of all sources. You are the ark of the covenant. You are that embodiment of covenant. You are nature. You are all that is ever and could ever be. Learn this, know this. It's in your book. Open it, read it, understand it. Heal yourself, and love each other. Love everything that you do. Follow that feeling. Know those feelings. Watch this channel. Watch more of these things. Book a session with me. Talk more with me about your experiences. If you have questions about mine, bring them up. But it's about time to heal everyone in this world. It's about time to heal humanity. Teach people the truth about all the knowledge that's been hidden away from everything. This is not conspiracy. This is real. You are witnessing it for real. It's time for these things to come out. It's time for God to come out. It's time for everybody to know who God really is. The divine who really is. It's time. If you're out there and this resonates with you, like this channel, start subscribing to these things, start sharing this information to everybody that you know so everybody can understand the truth as well. Spread the word. Love everyone around you and share the light. Share the light. Om is the light. Om Namasi Vaya Vaya Namasi. Om Aya Namasi Navana Una. Uina Mana Vanaya Sawa. Be love. Know who you are. Namaste.